ever since MOJANG introduced the new and somewhat improved Copper Golem into the game, people have gone crazy with all the unique contraptions they've made using the thing. But I have thought about something that I haven't really seen anyone else do so far, so I thought might as well do it myself. That was to make a Copper Golem powered tuck shop. And as you'll see later in the video, it was quite a journey to actually get there in the first place. Making the whole shop itself with blocks that I have never used before. And then enjoying making stuff with the said blocks so much that I end up making 2 more builds that are with those blocks. So, enjoy! I haven't really used copper blocks before in any of my builds, only stone, brick, and wood, so I wanted to make this shop out of tuff and copper, but I don't have any of those, so I had to go mining for tuff, and since I had a lot of raw copper, this is what I'm doing now, apparently. So, I was coming down from all the way up there, next to that room with a bunch of chests, and I wanted to get a bunch of tuff for that shop thing in the video about the Copper Golem sales page. Well, I did find a bunch of tuff, but for some reason there's a geode here. I mean, at this point, I found a bunch of diamonds, and yet the tuff was more exciting to find. And yep. So I was just mining this part, and diamonds. 4 pieces, and 10 diamonds. Yes, I had those 17 from the previous one. I mean, I may overshoot the number of tuff blocks I need for the shop, but it's good, isn't it? For every 1 block I place, there's so many more that still need to oxidize. So, you know how in that rare zombie video I made, I said I put the zombie over there because it was getting in the way of the shop? Well, now I made a cage for it over here, and before that, by the suggestions of The Reaper Tells Its Tale, I named this guy Ardent, and that village over there, I named it Waterway Isle Village. The classical kind of plantation. A cauliflower plant. While I did see that the multiple layer automatic farm was the one that won the poll, well, I don't really have enough resources to make that right now, so right now I'm just going to make a farm that you find in a village instead of a villager powered automatic farm. I mean, it's technically still the same thing, just I don't have enough resources to make that. So my plan was to get like 6 of these copper golems for the shop, but I need carved pumpkins, and I don't have any carved pumpkins whatsoever. Nor do I have any regular pumpkins. And so I actually went to the fields and got rid of all these plants that were here before and placed these pumpkins here. I didn't realize they weren't going to be growing on wood at all. Do they need dirt to grow on or something? But more importantly, notice this, I think this is from the Fancy Crops resource pack, and like, it looks so good. It actually connects to the stem. Like the vanilla one just like goes directly into the side of the pumpkin for some reason, but like this one actually goes into the stem. It's pretty cool. But more importantly than that, why is that guy still spinning? And then that one's just frozen. And then that one is staring at the stairs. Like, what's so interesting about floating stairs that are for some reason also floating an entire cage and an entire balloon? I need to make this make some amount of sense in the future, but not right now at all. So, I was trying to go to the mob farm in order to get my elytra repaired, but I did not stick the landing. I crashed onto the top platform, and yeah, the items dropped everywhere. I cannot find my sword, I cannot find the white shulker box, and in order to make a new one, I decided to make an enchanting area behind that copper block pattern that I made in the basement. But in order to make that, I need a piston door. And in order to make a piston door, I needed the honey blocks, and yet here we are. I wonder how long these bees are gonna take to get that honey, because if it's way too long, then I'll have to wait quite a bit of time, and this video has already taken so much time. Oh, and it's not automatic. Like, I have to press the buttons, and I also have to make sure that the thing is filled up, and I am really not sure if this is even possible. Like, what I'm doing here is even, like, good. Oh yeah, this is a tough break. And after a little bit of time of realizing that the episode I was supposed to make at this point was about the base revamp, and, you know, making it actually look good, I thought that the bee farm looked terrible, and after a bit of decorating, I have this. Now the sugarcane farm looks terrible. But I don't think I'm going to be touching that for a little bit. I still don't understand what's wrong with this copper golem. It has still not oxidized into a statue. Like, I had all those copper blocks and trapdoors and chests and everything, and every single one of them oxidized, and this guy hasn't oxidized 2 stages. I accidentally turned this guy into the weathered state from the oxidized state, but, like, it hasn't turned into a statue, even now. I wonder how long this even takes. Is this supposed to be a bug? Or is this just me not waiting long enough? What do you think about this? So, after a while of waiting, finally, the copper golem is oxidized. It did delete one of my leads though, but then again I had like 40 of those, so it doesn't really matter. The thing that matters is that I have a sitting copper golem. I'm gonna take that. And while I was doing all of that, I also built a bee farm that I actually showed previously. And also I made an enchanting area. Well, there's also a piston door here, and I placed some copper bulbs here, so just as a bit of sound design for it. Because I can't really hear the pistons from all the way over here. Though there is a bit of a problem here in that this is a big gap, and the fact that this door is very big in its design. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to fix this. If you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. Anyways, this enchanting area was actually supposed to be just this, like, as in, it was just supposed to, like, place some blocks here, and that, like, the door, it was just gonna be the door, and then there was gonna be the enchanting table with its bookshelves. But then I got the idea of storing all my enchanted books here, and, well, then everything snowballed, and now I got this. Those things need to oxidize. Those things. Oh, and if you're wondering what this resource pack is for the bookshelves, this is OS's bookshelves resource pack. And I'll link it in the description if you want. Oh, and these, I put some lecterns here so that I could put the 3 books I have, and there's even a space for another one. I'm not exactly sure what to put here. this one's the banner tutorial for the banner that I have next to my nether portal. Then this one is the book that shows the credits for different things, you know, because as I said in the video previously, the village and the night zombie's name were both suggested by the Reaper Tells His Tale, so their name is present on both of these. And this last one is just my coordinates book, like an ancient city, stronghold, and all of the structures, because right now the world isn't old enough for me to make paths to all of those structures. Though I must say, tough blocks, they're pretty good. Like, at this point I feel like that area is starting to look a little bland compared to this area. Maybe it's because I'm using the shelves and the other stuff, though it looks pretty cozy in here. There's the armor enchantments, the sword, weapon enchantments, the mending, and the curse books. Though it's pretty funny that I put the curse books on a separate area even though I'm never going to be using them. Oh, and in the off chance I actually fall into this hole, I can just like take part of the door itself and use it as bridge blocks. So thankfully that's a thing. I can just close this up, and now we got this back. It looks pretty cute, knowing that there's an entire, basically a catacombs section. Though, do you think I should like put water above this area to like make it so that it feels like there's water dripping down from up top? I don't know if there's any lake up there. I don't think there is any lake up there, but I think it's like the mountain area. Why did that turn into a Steve head for a second? I'm not sure why that happened. I think I'm starting to understand why most people tend to use Flight Duration 1 rockets. This is the only bit of gunpowder I have left in terms of stacks of gunpowder, because I haven't really AFK'd at the farm for a while, and it's not really an automatic farm either. It's literally just I wait for the mobs to go fall down, and then I just kill them manually. So we'll just take this and 3 stacks. They'll not be as potent as the Flight Division 3 rockets, but at least they work. Well, after that I put all these copper golems here, and this place is starting to look a little more lively than it would have normally. Oh, and this is the guy that was the copper statue. Well, I wonder why they don't allow you to make a copper golem, a statue back into a copper golem from any oxidation state instead of just the first one. It would have been pretty useful, because I want these to be the exposed state, not the pristine one. So now I'm going to do all the redstone for this, so it's a little more functional. Like, I want this to be a refreshment shop. Like, if people are coming from Waterway Isle Village, the track is going to be like this, and then they're going to stop here. If they want to buy some refreshments or something before going to the castle, they would come here, put some money in the chest, the copper golem would take it, and then it would put it into another chest, which would then get detected and put some food item into that chest so that it takes it from there and then puts it in a chest down here or something like that. So, though, like, I also need to place some item frames on these to signify which stand uses which food. Okay, after a while of grinding at the mob grinder, I have finally got more than at least a little bit enough levels to actually enchant the sword. So, fire aspect 2. Again. Right. Wait. I put the lapis back. Of course I put the lapis back. Like, seriously? Why did I put the lapis back? Let's go back. At least the flight duration 1 rockets still work with the hallway design. Anyways, back to the enchanting. Please have a good enchantment next week. Bane of Arthropods 4. Why? Why Bane of Arthropods 4? I'll need to disenchant this. This is so dang. This is like if it was just smite, I would have accepted it. It would have been amazing to have smite on my tools. Like basically most of the mobs I'm fighting are undead mobs. They're not the pillagers and stuff like that. Though I may plan to do a raid at some point in the future. Not right now though. Of course I fell in here. This happens a lot more than you might think. This happens quite a lot more than this off camera. Oh, sharpness 3. Wait, what enchantments do I have in... Oh, wait, forgot the enchanted books are all here now. Okay, then I'm going to take the books out. Go. These are the sword books. The weapon books, more like. Okay, then fortune, efficiency, riptide, impaling, channeling, reach, knockback. One time I did this, and it gave me density 4 on the book. That was ever so slightly annoying, considering I don't even have anything that's related to a mace. Like, I cleared 3 whole trial chambers, and yet 0 heavy cores. Unfortunate. So now I guess I'll just go and do the redstoning in the creative copy. So see you there, I guess. Okay, so we're in the survival worlds copy, and well, was kind of messing around over here with some command blocks and mostly just observers here. Like, the command blocks actually don't contribute to the circuit. This is just, I don't know why this kind of looks like a radar. Kind of looks like a radar system, you know, like, you know, it's kind of like the line going around. Anyways, so we got this system over here. This made some hoppers over here that connected all the regular chests. So the copper golem like takes the emerald from in here and then puts it in that chest, so that the chests all send these emeralds down here. And wait, just ignore this one. And this one was just experiment. And there you go. So the things go all the way over here into this observer, and that, well, activates two things happen. This hopper over here, when it gets a signal, it activates this comparator, which sends a signal over here, locking this repeater. And then when this actually gets the signal, it wants to send a signal down here to this piston, but it can't, because, well, the repeater is locked. So it has to wait up until this hopper stops getting items. By the time that happens, this dropper is gonna have enough items that this won't stop until the thing is empty. Previously, this was stopping like after 1 or 2 items, because the items were coming in one by one, and, well, it just emptied before the other item could come up here. So if I were to just take some emeralds and I don't know, do something like just dump them in here. You see, that happens. See, this activates. This also activates, but like it can't do anything because this bedrock layer thingy on here shows that the repeater is locked because it's getting a signal from over here. And how many emeralds are in here? Oh boy, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? So, there we go. Now this happens when the dropper is rapidly dropping the items into the water stream, which then puts the items into the hoppers themselves. And there you go, the hopper is stopped because it's empty. And now it's putting all the items in here. So one thing I have to say, I was trying to get a bunch of soul sand for this, but no matter how hard I try, the only soul sand I can ever find in my survival world is next to lava. That's annoying. It's always next to lava. I think I may have to find that soul sand valley again, which is gonna be a little more difficult because I don't have the safety of keep inventory on my side anymore. So now I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna get the food into these respective stations when the thing is active. I also have to somehow make sure that it knows which station was the one that got the item. I think I'll have to alter this a little bit because right now it's just going one hopper chain going through all of them. I'll have to change this just a little bit. Maybe something like this. I doubt this will lock this repeater. This drop hopper, I mean. That doesn't look like there's anything wrong here. So I will figure something out here. So I did figure something out. And it was something pretty great. Well, but for me, this is terrible. Like, I wanted a giant machine under this thing. A fancy machine with different colors of concrete and different mechanisms that do different things. What is this? It's just... It's so tiny! It shouldn't be this tiny! So I did end up looking for a bunch of cobblestone in order to patch up that giant crater I made underneath the shop. But so far, I have already patched it up, yes, but I was planning on completing this build before showing it in the recording, but I ran out of hoppers, and iron's definitely not the problem. It's wood. I ran out of spruce wood, and it's the only renewable wood I have right now. At least, the only easily renewable wood, because... So... I'm just going to... take a bunch of dirt blocks. Wait, actually I already have this, I forgot about this. I'm just going to go all the way up here, and then... do the classical method of... for... this. And waste a bunch of bone meal on this, get a very tiny mega spruce tree. Thank you, game. And just going to mine this out now. I'll see you when I have enough wood to make enough chests to actually make all the hoppers that I need in order to complete this build. I think the greed has gotten a better hold of me than ever before, because... Why am I doing this? Why am I making an Enderman farm when I should be making a cute-looking copper shop? But I should be making a bee farm, when I should be looking at the supernovas that are happening right in front of my very eyes. Anyways. So one thing I'll have to show you is that, so, yeah, enhanced and at its finest. So we go back into the nether. I was genuinely wondering why the nether portal that I made to the stronghold just vanished. It didn't. I was just being forgetful as always. So, this is the path that actually takes me back to my home. And, well, can't really call it a home, it's more of a fortress or citadel. Anyways, leave. There we go. So, this is the entrance. And if you're wondering where this is supposed to be in relation to the portal... Yep. I have absolutely no clue how I'm supposed to get all the way back up there. Where did I put the thing, the ladder? Oh, here it is. After a while of bartering, I finally got enough crying obsidian to make this part, but it doesn't really seem to fit the wind theme. Guys. I was just minding my own business making the shop. I was like basically losing my mind over making that shop properly because the machine was just not working well. Like carrots were just getting stuck everywhere, the emeralds were getting stuck everywhere and stuff like that. But then, look what happened. Over there. A skeleton horse. Stop it, Ardent. You're not the star of the show right now. Kinda wanted a horse for a steed battle. Okay. I'm gonna... Anyways. Whoa. No. Battle of the ages, if I do say so myself, but I'm kinda bad at the game. Nope. One gone, a few more to go. One more gone. Okay, good. Get rid of another one, and another one. Please just... Oh yeah, I turned keep inventory on again because, I am absolutely terrible. Wait, where are the rest ones? Okay, there you go, another one down. We got ourselves 1 horse, 2 horse, 1 horse, just a horse, not a horseman. Where the last one at? Good. You are not the star of the show, like, ever. Oh yeah, that was a resource pack. Minecraft Dungeons critical hit sound. What? Ooh, quite a good helmet right here. So, there was also a pillager patrol. And that's why the thing is here. Pretty sure zombie horses don't burn in daylight. I've seen people use them. And they don't burn in daylight, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just gonna sleep away the night and thunderstorm. Just gonna like get 4 leads. Because I basically had a checklist when I made this world of things that I really wanted to have. And that list had 3 things. 1, skeleton horse. 2, a trident. And 3, a mace. Ooh, these things sound so cool. And, well, I still don't have a trident or a mace, but I have 4 of these guys. Sounds so... such a heavy hitter. Okay, where's the last one? This one I kind of want to know. Uh-oh. Yeah, figured you wouldn't survive that. And there's the last one. I'm just gonna like avoid the trees in case the leads don't want to stay integrated into reality itself. What? Seriously, you're stuck in the trees? No. No, just no. You're not allowed to do that. And I think we all know the deal by now. The minecart. I think we all know the deal by now. Please do give suggestions for all four of these guys' names. Imagine if I could make Ardent ride one of these things. Like, his horse fell in battle with him, and now even the horse is motivated. I'm terrible at making lore. I do not have a fence. Wait, I do have a fence. What? I have a fence thing. First up, I'm gonna find you all here. Collect all the loot. Then I'm going to get... Well, I was trying to make a commercial style parody of the shop as well. No, you're not escaping again. Anyways. Thank you. Horses. I wonder which one of these has the best jump height out of all of them. Like, not too good because you can't exactly have a horse jumping so high that it damages itself while landing. So, just have my undead steeds next to the undead knight. Yeah, Ardent, Ardent, you can, look for the steeds and stuff. Went for resource collection but ran out of food? Well, take some emeralds and pop by our new copper golem powered shop. Simply place your emerald into the copper chest and our totally real copper golem employees will take them, deposit them into the system, and provide you with your carrot food, which you can easily collect from the comfort of being outside the shop. But anyways, as the rain trickles down and night sets, I think this is where I'm going to actually end the video. This was a pretty fun adventure, at least in my opinion, and, well, hopefully they fix the bugs that the copper golem has in order to make this actually function properly, because, you know, as you probably saw in the TV promotion thing, I seriously couldn't get the copper golems to do it themselves. They were just looking at each other's storage containers and not doing their own work. So, anyways, other than that, I have a few video essays planned. So, if you're interested in that, please make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that video. Though it will be though videos may come a little slower than normal. Like, yes, I do most of the time just post shorts because those are like easier to make. But the longer videos I really want to make them, and it's gonna be kind of hard to do that with university and stuff. So, oh, and I also got 2 wolves. So now we have 6 animals that y'all can comment on the names for. So yeah, other than that, farewell.